If you walk into a room, no one is looking up to you, women don't get attracted to you, and men don't respect you, then this video is for you, because I'm gonna talk about 5 masculine habits that completely transformed my life, helped me to build a stronger masculine energy, helped me to develop a strong masculine frame. So stay until the end of this video, because I'm gonna show you how you can build an aura, a masculine energy that women can't resist and men respect. Because let's be real here for a second and look at most men's reality. Most men are physically and mentally weak. No confidence, no charisma, no girls, no masculine energy, no masculine frame, and no plan how to change it. And I know, because I've been there. I've been a complete nice guy and people pleaser. I'm 5'4". I used to get bullied at school because of my height and because of my pale skin and because I couldn't get a tan. But I managed to build my dream life. I managed to date the most attractive woman on this planet because I made a decision that I'm going to change my life and that I'm gonna become the man that I want to be. So watch this video until the end. Implement these 5 habits into your life and you will see that your life is going to transform completely. The first thing that you want to do is stop the fun. Stop jerking off on your own belly like a complete loser and use an old sock to clean it all up. Stop playing video games. Stop hanging around with your loser friends and smoke weed and drink alcohol. So everything that you might think is fun right now is actually for losers who don't achieve anything. You want to stop the fun and you want to focus on things that help you in your personal development as a man, and you don't want to be a weird loser that is chilling at home all day with no girls, no friends. You're working your career, you're making money, but you definitely don't have the respect that you want in social interactions. So stop the fun. The second thing that I started doing is that I started to optimize my life to have high testosterone. Instead of doing the fun activities, you make sure that you're going to the gym, that you're working out, that you build a strong masculine physique, because if you have a weak body, you have a weak mind. If you're someone that is not working out and you don't go to the gym and you don't work on your physique, then trust me, I've been there. Because I always been kind of a chubby guy, you know, and I didn't really care about my nutrition or about my workout plan or anything like that. I was never a weak guy. I had muscles, but I was always a little bit chubby, you know. But I still got all the girls because I'm confident and charismatic AF. And I smoked weed, I been drinking a lot, and I stopped all of these things, but it all starts with going to the gym. In the first few weeks, it might feel like hard and you don't want to go and all that, but over time, you develop that character, that personality. You make that identity shift that you are someone that is actually going to the gym. And then you see your body change, you see your mind change, you become stronger, and that's where it all starts and when things become great. And this is maybe going to surprise you, but I am doing 1 meal a day. I eat after the work is done. I eat when I'm finished with everything that I need to do for the day. And when I only eat once a day, then I'm always a little bit aggressive and hungry all day. And this just gives me that masculine edge and helps me to really focus. And I only drink coffee, I eat once a day, I only eat steak, grass-fed beef, and I eat clean. So you want to get off all that processed sugar, all that processed food. And I personally, I don't even understand how you can eat breakfast. Like, do you want to be the kind of weak loser? Hey, I have to eat my little Kellogg's Smacks with sugar so I have energy. You know, like you wake up and then you're hungry for what? Do you think our ancestors woke up and then the first thing that they did was getting breakfast? I don't think so. I think they were hungry all the time, and they had to make sure that their tribe is getting enough food, so they had to go out and hunt and then make sure that everyone is having food, so they had to kill animals for you so you can eat. So if you're someone that is having breakfast and you just have like this weak, comfortable lifestyle, then you will never be a masculine man. And that also brings me to my third point, which is the most important if you want to build confidence and charisma, is that you start talking to people and that you start cold approaching women. When you see a beautiful girl and you don't approach her, you always tell yourself that you're not the kind of man that can do it. Cold approach helps you to be more confident, to be more charismatic, to respect yourself more, because the only way how you build confidence and self-respect is by putting yourself in situations that scare you. And if you don't know how to talk to people, you'll never make the friends you want, you will never make the money you want, and you will always be a poor, weird loser. I don't even know why this is so hard for people to understand. You know, every man wants to be rich. Every man wants to be checked. Every man wants to be powerful and every man wants to be influential. But if you don't even know how to talk to people, how are you going to become someone that is respected, that has options, that can connect with high value men and with beautiful women? Do you think a woman respects a socially incompetent weirdo? Like, do you really think that? Or why don't you just go up to that beautiful girl that is sitting there? You have to understand that cold approach, dating, social skills, influence, charisma is a learnable skill. And if you don't have it, then you will never become the man that you want to be. It's easy. It's very simple and easy to understand. But if you want to stay in your comfort zone like a weak man who never gets the life that he wants, then do it. But I see so many guys that are checked, that are rich, that can't even talk to a girl. And do you want to be that kind of guy? I said that I don't want to be that kind of guy. So I stopped being weak and overcame my fears, overcame my insecurities. And if you start talking to people, you do exactly that. So when you start talking to people, and especially girls, what's going to happen is that you build a strong aura, you learn how to control yourself, you learn how to have emotional control and how to have a grounded energy around you that is magnetic, that is interesting, that people want and feel, because most people are so in their head these days, they're overthinking everything. They can't talk to girls, they can't talk to people, they don't know how to be funny, teasing, bantering, and have interesting conversations. And if you become that man, you will have it easy to make friends and to meet girls. But you have to go through the process, and it's an uncomfortable process. But you will never be the man that you want to be if you don't work on these things. If you don't work on your social skills, if you don't work on your energy, if you don't work on becoming charismatic and interesting, and, you know, traveling the world, living outside of your comfort zone, learning skills, learning sales, marketing, and just becoming someone, then you will never have the life you want. And you also don't deserve it. When I was the guy who didn't get respected, I never had any girls. In fact, they made fun of me because I used fake tan, because I thought looks and being rich and having money is the only thing that matters for women. So when I was that guy who didn't have any respect, who didn't have any confidence, who couldn't talk to people, I always knew that there is someone that can do this, and that you need goals in your life, that you need to be ambitious. And that's the main reason why I say you need a purpose and a mission as a man. You need to have something that you're waking up for, that you love doing. A mission, a purpose, like helping people, making a difference. And if you don't do that, then why are you here for anyways? Working, making money in your business, making money in your job, making money, then going home, not going to the gym, not having girls, not having friends. Like, do you think you live forever? I don't know, for me it was really clear. You know, I had 2 grand in my bank account when I was 19. My life sucked. I got bullied, I didn't really have any friends, and then I made a decision that I'm going to travel the world. I was scared. 2 grand in my bank account, moved to Sydney, Australia, learned sales, because I knew that this is one of the skills that I want and need if I want to make a difference. I wanted to become powerful, I wanted to become influential. And I'm telling you, I'm 5'4", but when I'm walking into a room, the energy is changing. Can you see the fire in my eyes? Do you think that happens when you don't have a purpose, when you don't have anything that you're looking forward to? Write down your goals right now. Write down the life that you want to achieve. And I'm telling you, from there, things change. Be honest with yourself. What do you want to achieve in your life? What kind of friends do you want to have? What kind of girls do you want to have in your life? Where do you want to live? How is your life looking on a day-to-day basis? And what do you want to achieve? When you're waking up every day, what do? Are you grateful that your fingers and arms and your legs are still working? Or are you grumpy and weird and you don't want to get up? I'm the first kind of version. And if you are someone that wants to improve himself, that wants to get better at talking to women, that wants to be more confident and more charismatic, then what I want you to do right now is that you watch this video right here so you can become the man that you always wanted.